Hello, hello, hello. Haven't seen you guys since Tuesday. So, hi. Gotta get the live up here. Here it is. Okay. I bet you it is not muted. Mute. No, it's not. Quick. Okay. Hi. All right. Hello, 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 hello. I did have a good birthday. Hello, Joseph. Hi, Moonchild. Lily Z, hello. TLC Lori. Hi. Hi, Dad. Hi, Trish. So yes, I did have a good birthday. I had a really good birthday. Actually, I spent a lot of time doing stuff at the new house. Thank you. And getting my witchy room together. If any of you saw the pictures, you can see thank you that I'm really busting butt on the witchy room, and it's coming together so beautifully. I'm so excited about it. And as Hexen said, it's so you. I'm like, yeah, it really is. It really is me. I like it a lot. So it's coming together. We move in less than 2 weeks now. Thursday and Friday in less than 2 weeks. It's the 8th and 9th we move to the new place. So crazy fluorite vibes. Yes. Oh my gosh, Joseph, that's so true. I was thinking peacock, but yes, it's fluorite too, isn't it? I really do need a great piece of fluorite. Yes. Now I have to think about. I'll have to have Cass and Scott on the lookout for a big tower or some cool. Hi, Claire. Good morning. So your arm is looking much better. It is. It's looking a hell of a lot better. Today is like the best day it's been. I still have to be careful that I'm not itching. Kay's here. Yay. And let's see what else. Peter made me my favorite meal, which is so good. And I have a little bit of leftover. I wonder where you can find crystals. Where could that be? Move in 2 weeks and we are shortly thereafter. Yay! Do you feel ready, Bob? I don't feel ready. Although we're like, the good thing is we get to move stuff in. So like we're moving stuff in all the time after work. For me, that's what we've been doing is massive fluorite peacock sculpture, right? Oh, that'd be great. Necronomicon tarot. Ooh, cool. So I have been moving stuff for a week or so, week and a half, I guess maybe. Because the guy we bought the new house from, he has moved already. So we have we have the ability to move stuff in, which helps. We don't have internet there now yet, which is like really annoying because the thing that I love about it is all the trees. Hi, yes. I love all the trees, but that means that I don't have very good internet without, like, I actually have to move my internet there. But I can't move it there until like shut it off here. So it can't be till like on the day. I'm going to try to do like a walkthrough kind of thing before we move, but I don't know how well it'll do. But we'll try. I love the sun in the background. Oh, it's a box. You know, because witches in our boxes. Isn't that cool? Thank you. I have all my squirrels up on my shelf. So I have, Peter got me, for my birthday, not only did he put the carpet into my witchy room, which was amazing. I'm so excited. It's all cushiony and stuff, and I can't wait to like be barefoot in there all the time now. But what I'm using is this awesome tripod that has a ring light on it. And tell you I'm at the light and then I'm not ignoring you. So I have this awesome tripod that is just amazing. It's perfect, and it has this incredible ring light that like can do a couple different colors, so it can do like really bright or not so bright. But like, look, I'm not sitting in darkness. I'm so excited. Happy anniversary, Claire. It goes fast, right? Peter and I in June will be 30 years. Holy shit. That went by really fast. Really fast. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you saying that I look gorgeous. I have been, so prednisone, they had to put me on prednisone because of my awful poison ivy oak, whatever the heck it is. But I will tell you that prednisone is giving me awful hot flashes, and it's been really warm in New York. Like it's been in the 80s and it's the end of September. And so I have been like sweating like a stuck pig. Like it's so gross. I am disgusting. So I was working on my witch room like all day and moving stuff and putting books in and all that kind of stuff. And I was horrible. So I got home and took a shower, and I'm in my pajamas because I'm like, nope, I'm just going to put my pajamas on and that's it. Ugh. Run your wrists under cold water. Oh, that's a good idea. I keep forgetting the peppermint trick. Jess Bennett, which she's not on here yet, taught me if you have good peppermint, like, doTERRA or Young Living oil, and you put a drop of peppermint on your finger and put it on the roof of your mouth, that helps a whole lot, making you feel cooler. And I keep forgetting about that. Not looking forward to Australian summer. I know you guys go into summer when we go into winter. So Tuesday's 56. Yay! I was going to take the AC out and then I had to turn it on because it's so hot. I know we took ours out and I probably shouldn't have, but my father was on it for a very long time for his colitis and it helped him a lot, but was on it for many years. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of bad side effects when you have to be on steroids for a long time. Thank goodness I have 4 days of like, they wean me down. I literally am on it for less than a week. But I have 4 days of one pill in the morning and then I'm done, which is good. And this is so much better. So much better. Random question. Where did you get that bead curtain? Where do you think I got it from, Joseph? I got it from Goodwill. I think I paid $2.50 for it at Goodwill a couple years ago, and I've been waiting for the perfect place to use it. And now I have the perfect place. We took the door off in between my room and the main house, and I put it. It's like this awesome peacock bead curtain, and I put it up there, and it's perfect, and I love it. But I think I paid $2.50 for it. So just keep your eye out. I have stuff like that I've been waiting for the perfect place to use it. I probably had that bead curtain for like 3 years. And I just have it, like when we had cats and stuff, I was like, oh no, they're just going to rip it down. So, yep. It is perfect. I love it. You would be surprised. You have to learn to look at stuff through witchy eyes. That's one of the things that I teach when we did tarot stock and when we do Witchy Palooza. One of the things that Hexen and I actually were teaching when we went to the flea market is how to look at things through witchy eyes. I have never been in a flea market that is so bad that I couldn't find at least one thing that I could use as a witchy thing. And you can ask, like Bob is in here. I was teaching them too when we go into Goodwill. They're like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, look, you could use this for your altar. And oh, look, you could use this for your altar. And oh, look, this is, a chalice. And this is that. And it's like training your eyes to look at things differently so that all of a sudden you see treasures that you wouldn't normally look at them in a witchy way. So it really is. Thank you, Ash. Yes, yes, yes. Why do you have to source all your items from thrifting? Sorry. I know. We have charity shops and stuff, but they're always so small. I'm telling you, it's just the way you look at things. So, I don't know what decks you want to see. Hi, Tug Witch. I have gotten like 6 decks that I have not been able to show you. September, for some reason, yes, I know, Kay. I can't wait till all of you are able to come to Witchypalooza, really. September is a really good month for decks. A lot of decks that I've been waiting for have come out. A lot of decks that were on pre-order have come out. A couple of Kickstarter kind of decks have come out. So I have, yes, keep an eye out for the mystery boxes. Exactly. I have like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7 decks that I haven't shown you at all. Although Nightmare Before Christmas deck you may have seen other places so far. And I still have not shown the miners for Bonestone and Earthflesh, which is absolutely, I think, probably going to be my favorite deck of all time. So, what decks do you guys want to see? Your Nightmare Before Christmas deck hasn't come yet. Nightmare Before Christmas, you want to see how good it is? Okay, there's a couple votes for Nightmare Before Christmas. Let me show you what decks I have to show, and then you guys can tell me what decks you want to see. Okay, so there is Nightmare Before Christmas. This is not a new deck per se, but it's a new deck to me. The Hillbilly Tarot, which is hilarious. Can I just say hilarious? This is, again, a new deck to me. This is called the Merry Day Tarot. Great deck. I've been looking for this deck for a long time, and I found a good source on it that I may share with you guys. The Friends Tarot. The Magical Nordic Tarot. These two are Kickstarter decks that came together, the Divine in Play and the Shadow Play Tarot decks, which are kind of like playing cards that were, tweaked a little bit to make into tarot decks. And then the rest of the Bonestone deck. Okay, so your thrift shop is only letting 2 people at a time inside? 2 at a time? They can't keep a 6-foot distance, like with more than 2 people? I mean, I totally get 6-foot distance, wear your mask, but 2 people in the whole shop? That's a little goofy. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas. We got another vote for Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm actually painting the mayor on a rock right now. Nightmare Before Christmas, Bonestone. And we expect to see every card in here. Every card is your favorite. Nightmare Before Christmas, then the Friends one. Magical Nordic Tarot. You canceled Nightmare Before Christmas from pre-order. They said they no longer know a date, even if there will be a date. Amazon's getting really bad. It took me a long time to get that deck, and it's really ticking me off. Okay, I'm going to do the Nightmare Before Christmas deck because I think that one has the most votes first. I will tell you, the collector's decks from Bicycle Playing Cards have the most beautiful. Oh, yeah, I know it. They really do. Yes, Amazon is terrible lately. I don't understand. Like, I pre-ordered this deck. I pre-ordered, like, in the beginning of June. And people who pre-ordered it way after me got it before me. And I wasn't even sure I was going to get it. It kept saying they weren't sure when I was going to get it. I know the issue with the shadow play. We'll talk about that. I got it from Amazon. I had pre-ordered all the way in June. And they did not even tell me that it was coming. Like all of a sudden it just showed up in my mailbox and they were like, oh, it's been delivered. And I'm like, well, while I'm glad, what the hell happened? So it's like I don't know, they're playing games with people's pre-orders and it's ticking me off. I have another one that I pre-ordered like a long time, last March, I think. And now I'm at the point where they have knocked me off the list. That must be they shipped all of them that they had. And now they're saying they don't know when it'll be back in. It's a goddess deck. And it really ticks me off. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Amazon, but I actually plan on writing them because what the hell. Sadly, you didn't get one. Ugh, your Dark Goddess Friday, but now they don't have any until a month from now. Ugh, the Dark Goddess Tarot, which I love. The Mayor from, Nightmare Before Christmas. I totally got you. I'm like the Mayor. I knew that it had to be related. My brain just didn't connect it. Okay, so it's a hard box. I love the box. Do you want to know my opinion on it now or wait to see the cards? It has, when you open it up, it's a hard box. I like the box a lot. It has the little purple ribbon. The little book comes in. Who's the creator of The Nightmare Before Christmas? It is, good question. Where's my glasses? Are my glasses on my head? No. All right, where are my glasses? Did I take them off my head and put them someplace? Did I really? I'm going to have to go find them. Terrible. Terrible. Where did I put them? Oh my goodness. So blah, blah, blah. I'm talking away. Where the hell did I put my glasses?
You know, what's drawn up and was announced last week.
Where I put them. So bad. I don't know where they are. They're not in my case. I thought I was wearing them on my head. Oh, I am so forgetful. Okay. Hi, Ponders Pros. I know what you think already. I know. I was playing with my forest deck and gave my mom a reading. Awesome. Good. Yes. I'm so excited for you. Took your advice and Hexen advice and just pulled the card. Yes. Good. Saw a lot of negative reviews on Amazon. Okay. So here we go. So the book is in there first and it has the little purple pole. You pull the book out and it seems like a pretty comprehensive book. Now that's the one thing I haven't done is looked through the book very much because you know, it's me. I don't look through the book. Is it licensed by Disney? I'm pretty sure it is not. It is written by Minerva Siegel, illustrated by Abigail Larson. What other decks does she do? I know Abigail. Who the heck is Abigail? She does another deck that I like a lot. Abigail Larson. Who is she? Isn't that the Persephone deck? Wait. Abigail Larson. Images. Yeah, Darkwood. I think, yes, that's the Darkwood Tarot book. Or the Darkwood Tarot deck. Yeah. She does that deck too. Okay, so that's good. At least we know the artwork style, right? The cards are, I love the cardstock is awesome. Here's the backs. And they seem to be matte finish. And I really do like the patterns of the back. Really great. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my first impression is that I love the majors. The majors are good. I like the way the majors are done. Here is the Fool, which is, of course, Jack. If you know the Nightmare Before Christmas, the major cards seem to go very well with, you know, who they chose. The High Priestess. I'm sorry, the Magician. I am losing my mind. The art of both of those decks is very similar. Yes. Yep, absolutely. There's the High Priestess, of course. The Empress, which is kind of a hilarious choice for the Empress. You're on 7,000 subs. Yay! I know. It's happened. The Emperor is Santa. Yay! The Hierophant. The Lovers, of course. The Chariot, of course. So good. I really am impressed with the majors. If you can't tell yet, I have been avoiding talking about the minors. There's a reason for that. I must say that I feel, and they call him Santa Claus, that's right. I must say that I feel like there is the Hermit. I feel like they ran out of time. And some of the minors are very pippish. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Now, those of you who are fairly new to tarot may not know what a pip deck is. A pip deck, so originally tarot came from playing cards. And so a lot of people used to, here's Justice, great Justice card. So a lot of people would read tarot or read people's fortunes with playing cards. So the pips in playing cards are the number cards, like, you know, 2, 3, 4. What happens with those cards? You just have, if it's the 2 of diamonds, you have 2 diamonds on a card, and that's it. There's no illustration like on the court cards or anything. Here is the Hanged Man. So a lot of decks have what they call pip cards. Here's Death for the minors, which means that if it's like the 3 of Wands, they just have 3 wands on a card with no illustration on it. Which it depends on how you read tarot. A lot of people, here's Temperance. Love it. A lot of people learned how to read tarot from playing cards, from their grandparents, that kind of thing. If that's the case, then you use tarot, you use those numbers like you would, you use, why do I want to say sacred geometry? Numerology to read tarot. And then it's a little bit different. So it's a different system than what I've been teaching. This is the Devil, of course. Boogie, boogie. So a lot of people are okay with that, with pip cards, because they read them as numerology. Here's the Tower. However, a lot of people don't read that way. I'm okay with reading that way because I know the tarot well enough now where I can read like that. However, when I'm reading for clients, for querents, here's the Star, great Star card. See, so far, love, 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 love all the majors. Here's the Moon, of course, perfect Moon card. When I'm reading for querents, most querents nowadays don't want there to be a whole lot of mystery in their tarot. If you're reading for someone, they want to be able to look at the card and kind of be able to see a little bit what that card means for them. right? And so the mystery of tarot is not like it used to be. It used to be you had to go to a fortune teller because nobody knew how to read. Like you didn't just read tarot at home. You had to be a witch or a quote unquote gypsy, even though we don't use that term anymore. Here's the sun. Great sun card. Judgment. So it makes it hard if they're just going to have pip cards, and you'll see what I mean. And here's the final major, the world, to connect with the minor cards unless you have been reading for a very long time, or unless you begin to read using numerology, which you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying this is not, it kind of, I feel like she could have, and some of the minors are okay. And some of them are just pip cards, and you'll see. So it starts off now with the minors. We're going to go to candles, which candles should be, wands. So they're fire, wands. So it starts off with the King of Candles, which that's a pretty good King of Candles, King of Wands. Queen of Wands. I can deal with that. Yeah, exactly. And Emma, that's exactly what I think, is that they were trying to rush it to get it out before Halloween came out. And they rushed, and just whatever was left over, they just did pip cards, which really ticks me off. You know what? Take the damn time. The Knight of Candles. The Page of Candles. So the court cards, I don't really have a problem with the court cards either. They're fine. So here we go. This is the Ace of Candles, which the ace usually is almost a pip card anyway, so that's fine. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, they had a whole other 2 months. I know it. I know. And I would have gotten it anyways, but you may not use it. Here's the Two of Candles, the Two of Wands. That one, not so bad. I can see the Two of Wands in this. Anything worth doing is right. That's right. For sure. The Three of Candles. Here's where, you know what? That doesn't say anything about what that card means. The Three of Wands, didn't we just go through the Three of Wands? Where it talks about, looking into the future, you have tons of opportunity. That doesn't say anything. That's just 3 candles. It's kind of a creepy 3 candles, but it doesn't give you any hint of what that card means. Okay, so the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. So, I don't know if that really says what it is, but whatever. Five of Wands, I can go behind. This one I actually can get. So the Five of Wands, yeah, exactly. The marriage card. Yeah, I don't quite get how that's supposed to be some big celebration, or I don't know. Maybe the vampires are all getting together. I don't know. Five of Wands. This one, all right, I can get that, because the Five of Wands is like competition. It's not, you're not trying to kill each other, but it's like friendly fighting to make each other better. So I could almost get that. Being who they are. All right, that one's acceptable. I like that one. Here's the Six of Wands, victory. Huh? How is that? That's kind of disappointing. Yeah. They want you to read the book? All right, well, maybe. Let's go to the book. Let's see what the Six of Wands says, because that's so not victory to me at all. Let's see what they say. 6 of candles. Okay, this says success. This is a victorious card showing all your hard work is paying off and you're getting the rewards you deserve. Keep the momentum going by turning this self-confidence boost into motivation for your next project. How does that say that? What exactly does that have to do with the image you're showing? I own a number of candelabras. Exactly. Yes. And Bridget, I have to say, I like the majors a lot. And there are some of the minor cards that I like. But I just feel like they ran out of time and they rushed it. And it's disappointing. Especially because everyone really, I mean, this is going to be a deck that sells a lot. And I bet you a lot of people are not going to be using it. Which is disappointing. I'm very disappointed. 7 of Wands. Really? What the heck is that? Mikey and I don't know who else is talking about it, but remind me, Mikey, in one of our admins, I can't do political stuff on my channel. I try really hard not to, but remind me, I have a deck that is about Trump. Remind me. 7 of Candles shows you might soon be entering into competition. Really? Does it? If someone is trying to get between you and your goals, hold your ground. This isn't the time to acquiesce or let your guard down. Know what you want and work hard to get it. How does that have to do with anything? Really? Competition? What candle is tallest? Yeah, more than it has, which sucks because you know what? The major cards are great. I loved the majors. Loved it. So maybe you could use it as a majors deck? Yeah, exactly. 8 of Candles. 8 of Wands. Maybe. I can almost see this. You know, the 8 of Wands says that, you know, you've been beat up. You feel like you're really competition to be the tallest candle. Yeah. Yep. I'm just disappointed because I really wanted this to be a great deck. Oh, I'm sorry. See? Nope. Not at all. I totally... See, I'm thinking 9 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is about movement and stuff. How is that movement? What? Like fast movement. Like there's so much going on in your life. Usually it shows like the wands coming right at you. What? Well, how does that have anything to do with that? 9. I don't get it. And 10. 10 of Wands. We just went through this card not too long ago. Remember the burden of the 10 of Wands that you're carrying around? Why? Because it's a big candelabra? Right? Cut and paste images that do go with it. I know. I'm really disappointed. My daughter Melissa has been in ICU for 4 days with, oh no. Yes. Oh, Marsha, I'm so sorry. Yes. As a matter of fact, my Reiki basket is right here. Oh my goodness, girl. I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget. I will definitely do that. I was kind of upset they don't have a gloss finish and silver edging and maybe a bit thicker, but I'm picky. I love the cardstock. To me, I want matte finish so that I can see the cards better because I'm older. I don't like the glossy finish. I can see matte finish much better. Yes, this is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Hi, Rich. Thank you. You just saved me $17.56. Exact price already reduced. Yeah. I love the deck. I even like the court cards are amazing. Now we're into the presents, which this is the Pentacles. It just feels like they ran out of time and just put pips on it. So if you're okay with pip decks, it might be okay. But usually people are going to want to have read for a while before you get pip decks. I like the glossy finish, but I hate the decks that have a 3D look to them. Oh, yeah. I like the matte finish. There's something about my old eyes that I can see the matte finish better. No pips ever. And here's the thing. I like to say that I can read with pip decks, which I can. I don't because I won't use them with querents and they bore me. On a personal level, they bore me. So if I get a pip card, I'm always like, all I got was a pip card. It's so boring. I don't want that card. Even though it could be exactly what I needed to hear, it's so boring. They're not as fun. Exactly. Here's the 5 of Pentacles. Now this one isn't too bad. See, like some of them, I feel like here's the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Presents, right? Which says we're on the outside looking in, that there's help to be had if we look for it. I could almost see that with this card. Got to get the library closed. I will catch the rest later. Okay, honey. Over the garden wall would actually go. Yeah, maybe. That's true. Yes. Maybe we can put them together. I know. It could have been a great deck to teach. So I'm just disappointed. And some of them are really spectacular. Even some of the minors, I'm like, oh, I like that one. But when I have to search for 1 or 2 or 3 minors that I'm like, oh yeah, I really get that one. Nah, it's not that great, right? So let's go into, this is my favorite, Suit of Swords. I bought the Fairies Oracle this morning. Yay. This is the Prisma Visions deck I have where all the minors connect. Ooh, yeah, that's a good deck. Do I have the, yes. There's also the Light Visions, and I can't remember which one I have. I have the blue one. Queen of Needles. Is there a Corpse Bride one? Right? I know that should be. Maybe if you're clever with art, you could paint it. I know, but then you might as well make your own deck. I know, it's 2020. I know. Knight. The courts are fine. The page. So here we go. My favorite suit is the swords. The Ace of Swords. Ace of Needles. All right, the Ace. The Ace is always kind of on its own because it's just the energy of that suit, right? Okay, so 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords says you have a choice. Maybe. Embroidered Forest. Ooh, yeah. Oh, rich. Yeah, I put mine in for sure. Here's the 3 of Swords. At least they have a heart. It's really kind of boring. I mean, they could have done so much with this, right? It's just a heart with 3 needles in it. Yay, but 4 of Swords. Ready for rest? Doesn't this just remind you of rest? Not really. Yes, please hit the like button for me, guys. Well, how is that rest? You got too lazy to hold the other needle upright, so you're resting? Yes, that one needle is resting, exactly. 5 of Swords, ready? The defeat. All right, maybe. We can go along with that one, maybe. It really is so bad, I know. 6 of Swords, going back to your childhood. Delayed another month. The 7 of Swords, where you have deceit. There's someone stealing, usually, the swords, or there's deceit in your life somewhere, or you may be deceiving people. Huh? How is that? Chance to get poked in the finger. The 8 of Swords. That one I like a lot. Hi, Opal. I actually really like this one, which kind of then ticks me off because I'm like, look at, oh, what a perfect 8 of Swords. This says you have been in battle for a long time, that you, maybe in a situation where you can't control something, but keep battling. You're so close to being victorious, and you're gonna be victorious. So I love this card. This is the potential that this deck could have. Why didn't they do this with the rest of it? It's like they just got lazy or something. It's okay. Thank you, sweetheart. 9 of Swords. Okay. That's okay. You can like your decks. Here's the 10 of Swords. All right. It depends. Is this... So, I have to say, at first I was like, what is that, a potato? I think it's actually just, what do you call it? The thing that holds your needles. But if you think of it as a body, in a body bag, I don't know, maybe that's at least better. Imagine if tarot decks could play extracts of music from the movie. Ooh, that would be cool. Pincushion, that's it, yeah. I think it is a pincushion, but if you look at it, you can kind of say, all right, maybe that's a body, and it's, just kind of a short, fat body. Then at least it makes a little sense. All right, here we go with Cups. King. I'm going to finish this up quick. Queen of Cups. Oh my God, it's Santa in the sack. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. I actually like that one. That's super cute. Ace of Cups. That's fine. Here we go. 2 of Cups. Ready for the Lovers card where they're entwined with their cups? Yes, this is Nightmare Before Christmas. She said Santa's sack. I totally missed that one, Rich. Thank you. I am obviously slow. Yeah, I don't know how that's 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Sure, let's see. Sometimes I want to read the book to say, what did they just fake it? And I swear, that's part of the problem, is that they faked it and tried to pretend like they showed you something that was perfect for this card. A pincushion accepts the pins put in while able to release them at will. That's good, Bridget. And you can absolutely, please don't think that I am doing this to make you not buy this deck. Because even if I saw my own review on it, I still would buy it because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's just disappointing because they could have done so much. 3 of Cups. Now is a great time to get together with supportive, fun people and enjoy yourself. Live it up a little. Any collaborations you find yourself in are supercharged, so get ready for the unexpected breakthroughs. All right, I can live with that one. Yeah, I can live with that one. 4 of Cups. So 4 of Cups is when, you are just not paying attention to the good things in life. You're focused on the crap that's going on in your life. The Supernatural deck better not disappoint us. It won't. I have seen a whole bunch of the cards for the Supernatural deck, and it is right on. So I can't wait for that one. So I don't know. This one, if you know the 4 of Cups very well, you know that the guy is sitting at the tree and he has these 3 cups in front of him and he's totally disinterested. And then the cloud hand is giving him another cup and he's like, whatever. No, shoot. Now, I hope it's not the Supernatural deck. Are there different Supernatural decks? Because the Supernatural deck I've been following for like 3 years is really good. So is there another one coming out that I'm confusing the one I've been following with? Because the supernatural one I've been following is definitely not a pip deck. Now I'm worried. The supernatural deck, yeah. The supernatural deck I've been following is super good and is definitely not a pip deck. So I really, really hope it's the one I've been following. I know. I'm going to be so upset if I get this deck and it's totally crap. I canceled my True Heart order related to the crap because they only showed like 3 cards. Ugh, I hate when they do that. Is it the one on Amazon? I think so. Now I'm going to have to investigate more though because they're not showing a lot of cards. It's the one due out in March, right? Because I've already pre-ordered that one. So here we go again. Doesn't have anything to do with it. This is supposed to be the 6 of Cups. I don't see anything to do with kids in there at all. I don't know. 7 of Cups. All right, maybe. That one's all right. I think that's the correct one. Now I'm really going to have to look it up and I'll let you guys know if it's the same one. Because I didn't really pay attention. I just assumed there was only one. Harry Potter, yes. Harry Potter deck. The Harry Potter deck, Rich, you missed it. I did an interview with the Harry Potter creator. And there's a code that you can get to get, I can't remember, 10% off the deck? Something, if you watch that video of mine, because the creator was super great. Just understand that it's not an RWS deck, it's a Thoth deck, which is okay as long as you're good with reading Thoth. We're almost done. Okay, and then this is the 10 of Cups. Overall, I'm disappointed because it could have been better. I feel like they ran out of time and they got lazy. Yes, there's a Harry Potter deck. It's a Thoth deck, but it's a fabulous Thoth deck. And there is a code on there that you can get money off. And if you guys really want to see it again, let me know and I'll pull it out on my next video, okay? Because it's an awesome deck. Only if I can see them in person, right? I know. We should all pitch in, right, to get a deck. So if it's crap, I know. Exactly. Show us again. All right. Try to remind me, admins, please. Okay. So we're going to do this one really quickly because guess what? I've been missing so many videos lately. I really need to catch up. Been watching the news on politics. I know. Yay. Good. A thrift store of tarot decks. Woohoo! I was super excited. This is another deck that I had pre-ordered a long time ago. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, a magical Nordic tarot. Yes, I'm really excited about it. I was really super psyched. It's a pip deck. So the only difference with this one is, that's a great room you're in, thank you, is this pip deck has keywords on it. So at least if you don't know the tarot, they give you keywords so that you can, I think people are getting lazy, to be honest with you. Here's the thing, guys. Here's my impression of this really quickly. My impression is tarot, all of a sudden, anything witchy, I keep saying that people more and more, we're in this age right now where there's a spiritual evolution. And people are becoming more and more aware of their spirituality, and they're looking to spirituality from nature, from the seasons, from the cycles. And all of a sudden, tarot is making more money than it ever has. And so because of that, there is a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of decks that people are just trying to make money, which pisses me off. When I first started, there was, now I'm not going to say when I first started, there was only 3 decks available. No. There was a lot of decks, but nowhere near what there is now. Nowhere near what there is now. There is a deck for every damn thing you could think of. So I think it just, So this is a box that comes apart like this. I will tell you, I was really looking forward to this deck. It's okay. Again, the good thing about this one is, yes, it's a pip deck, but at least it has keywords, and I've looked through the keywords. The keywords are pretty good. So even if you're not a very experienced reader, you should be able to read with it. The problem is it is a little boring. For me anyways, pip decks are like, they're okay, but I'm not excited to use it. Here's the book. Be inspired by Nordic legends and explore your past, present, and future. So that's the one thing I haven't done is read the book. I'm hoping that there's a lot of cool legends and stuff that have to do with at least the major cards. I don't know for sure. We'll see. The book seems pretty good. I actually am going to have to go through and read it if I, want to know about it. I'll be honest with you, my guess is I'm not gonna. This deck is not exciting me. I've seen this in the publishing industry, vampire. I missed it. Yay, good for you, Rich, for sure. And you really don't need more than one. That's true. You say there are all these decks, but I still struggle to find ones that I love and want to work with. That's true. That's absolutely true. Right, Lori? I know. I've seen this in public. Oh, yeah. Vampire books got popular and the market was flooded with really shitty vampire books. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Were you and I not just talking about watching out spiritual gaslighting and you're right? You and yes. It's so true. Yes. Hi, Jack. Yep, me too. Bye, Alyssa. Alignment at its best. Joseph, what kind of practice? Okay, so this is the backs of the deck. These are a glossy deck. I liked the colorings of this. I liked that it seemed to have like the Nordic lights. Really? The Northern Lights. Okay, that's why, because I was close. I like the majors seem pretty good. I like that. Aurora Borealis. Yep, exactly. I like the majors. They're a certain style, but I like the majors. I should have known. Look at Justice. I love Justice. Now, that should be a clue, though. Justice is coming in at 8. When that happens, and I don't know, I must not have seen that. Expect that it could be a pip deck. They did not show any of the major cards before they released it. The entire time I've had it on pre-order, they didn't show any majors, or any minors, I mean. Yeah, it doesn't really feel Nordic to me either. I know, they're showing like the Northern Lights and stuff, but I don't know. I really like the majors. Strength comes in at 11. This one is the one. I wish they had shown this card because, hello, for a Nordic deck to not have Odin as the hangman? What? Like, why would you not? What other Nordic myth do you want for the hangman? That's literally Odin. That's it. I should have known. Lots of brunettes in the Nordic deck. Yeah, right? Temperance. He legit hung from the tree. Exactly. That was, and sacrificed. That's what it means. He sacrificed on purpose to get the runes. I mean, come on. The devil. Kind of looks Harry Potter with the owl. The tower. Yeah, I know. The star. I love that card. That's what made me get the deck right there. That card. Because it's on the cover. I love that card. I like the feeling of some of these cards. Yes, exactly, Lori, unfortunately. Judgment. I like that card. That star card was bait and switch, exactly. I like that card. Here we go. Oh, and there is an extra major card in this deck called Charity. So here we go. We're going to start with the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, and then Two of Pentacles. And guess what? The rest of Pentacles look exactly the same. Ambition. At least there is keywords. Three of Pentacles. 4, 5, 6, 7. At least they're keywords. And I have to say, this is the other thing is I don't know, the courts to me I'm not impressed with the courts either. Yes, exactly. 2, 3, 4. Yep, they're all the same. 5, 6, 7, 8. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the courts suck. Here's the wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Super disappointed. Another deck that I'll teach with when we go through numerology. I'll teach with it. But super disappointed. And then finally will be the swords. Ooh, 1 sword, 2 swords, 3 swords, 4 swords. You missed your chance to be the vampire from Sesame Street. I swear I didn't see that before that. We are thinking on the same. How do you know if a deck is a pip deck? Does a pip deck make reading harder? It depends on the person. Saved another 20 bucks, exactly. So in my eyes, no, it doesn't necessarily make a reading harder. But it depends on you as a reader. If you are a reader that doesn't need the excitement of the illustrations of a deck, then you should be able to learn and read on a pip deck just fine. I am too ADD, I'm too distracted to not want all of my cards to have the illustrations. I want the pretty picture. I want the picture on there that says, hell yeah, I really understand what this card means. You'd have to memorize all the readings. Exactly. Now, here's the exception to that. And I started last year I started a series, which I think I only did 2 or 3. You have the White Newman pre-ordered. I have on my list to pre-order. I haven't pushed the button yet. I like playing card decks. I like to test myself, to learn more about numerology. So when I think of it that way, I will pull up pip decks. Or more likely though, I like my playing card decks. I have several playing card decks. Because I want to learn my numerology. And that helps you to learn your numerology. And it's a different way to do it than just saying, okay, this is what, groups of 8 things mean. This is what groups of 2 things mean. So there is something to be said for reading with pip decks. It's just how you think of it and if you're able to do that. Now, this is what I'll show you. These 2 I got. This is a Kickstarter deck. I do not have the Edgar Allan Poe yet. I want to see. After a couple of these, I'm kind of worried. Actually, I know I'm going to love it. I'm waiting for the price to go down because I'm not spending that much on it because I know damn well the price is going to go down soon. It's the same kind of deck as like Forest of Enchantment stuff. I know I'm going to love it. I know I'll get it. I just haven't yet because I'm waiting for the price to go down. And it's not a deck that's going to go out of print before I can get it. So I just keep waiting. So Divine and Play Tarot, have you done a video about reading? Yes, Mikey, I have. I started a series last year, which I think I did 2 or 3 of before I got bored and my ADD brain went, whoop. Well, I was having a 35% off sale, but it might have ended. Ah, damn it. Yes, and love you guys, need to sleep. Benadryl for hives. Ah, that's okay, Jackie. And Shadow Play Tarot deck, which Shadow Play, actually 2 of the cards are missing apparently. So I'm just going to show these really quickly. It's a Kickstarter deck. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll do a more intensive walkthrough. But this is when they remake a playing card deck to look more like a tarot deck and be able to work with a tarot deck. This is what they did with it. It's like a little playing card deck. And they have put the illustrations from the Rider-Waite-Smith. This is the good thing now about the Rider-Waite-Smith copyright having run out is everybody can use these images. So now all of a sudden there's all these cool Rider-Waite-Smith decks. Mikey, you are an admin now. You're required to watch all of Mama's videos and know them in and out. Joseph, I don't even know all of my videos. There's no way I expect my admins to know all of my videos. Poor admins. There's no way. It just wouldn't happen. I don't know them all. So I'm just going through really quickly so you can see this is like the Rider-Waite deck. And then they put at the end, see, Rider-Waite. And then, then they added on the majors, which I think is awesome. I love it. And I got both versions of this deck, which this one was the Divine and Play, and the other one was the Shadow Play. The Shadow Play deck is all black and white. The only problem is apparently there's 2 cards missing in this Shadow Play deck, which I'm like, damn it. So we have to wait because they have to replace. I think it goes from, what is it, spades? No. So it must be diamonds. The diamonds go from ace, 2, and then 5. It's missing 3 and 4. And then the majors are all in, whoops, upside down. They're all upside down, damn it. The majors are all in black and white too. So that was the Shadow version. I really liked these decks a lot. I like the idea that I'll be restarting, I'm sure, my my numerology series after the rune series, probably. Imagine you have to make it yourself, just create a daily roast, then deal with the shadow work consequences, right? Yeah, I do. I like these decks a lot. So this was nice purse size deck. Exactly. Really easy to read with because it's Rider-Waite. I liked these a lot. That just came out on Kickstarter. It's called Divine and Play Tarot. I liked these. Friends. Did you guys want to see the Friends deck really quick? I will say these decks, I got the Golden Girls deck too, and I like the Golden Girls deck too. These decks are one of those things that has come out that I think people are just trying to make money. But in actuality, the RuPaul deck is like this too. The Golden Girls deck and now the Friends deck. Whoever put these decks out, yes, is just trying to make money, but at least they knew tarot. Because you know what? The choices that they made are good choices. The cardstock is decent. They're cute. So anybody who's like a huge super Friends fan, which I was for a long time. Does anyone know if these have to be licensed? They do not, MA, as long as you don't use images of the show, you have to paint your own image of something on the show. Yes, there's a RuPaul deck that comes out from the same people. So I love Friends. So the fact that these cards they made really good choices, and I can see it's not a pip deck, and I can see what sense their choices made. I love this deck. The cardstock is not the best, but it's all right. It's a cheap deck. This is the back, the frame, you know. And I really liked the choices. So, of course, Joey is the Fool with the duck. Phoebe is the Magician. Rachel is the High Priestess. Whoever, at least the Empress, Monica, at least whoever did this, yes, a Hellier deck would be awesome. Whoever did this at least knew tarot. So I love it. Here we have Richard as the Emperor. Great choices. The Hierophant. Of course, the Lovers are Ross and Rachel. The Chariot, Phoebe and her taxi. Actually, yeah. Strength. Yeah, these all fit perfectly. They really do. They have made very good choices. The Hermit is Ross. You know, nerdy, cute little Ross. The Wheel of Fortune. They made good choices. It's not a deck that is going to be for deep, intuitive readings of your life choices, but I can see absolutely using this deck to pull a daily draw and get a laugh out of it. I think it's a great deck. Temperance. The Devil. I think we all feel like Phoebe, right? The Tower. Yeah, exactly. It's a total party deck for sure. I can totally see bringing this to, you know, a place of people who are my age or maybe a little bit younger who I know have all seen Friends. Look at Perfect Sun. Come on. To, you know, have fun with the deck. Is there a Buffy or Angel deck? You're going to make me cry. There was a Buffy deck coming out that Sasha Graham was involved with. She was writing the book for it. The images that I saw, how much was this deck? It's cheap. It's like $20, I think, on Amazon. Really cheap. It's not expensive at all. On Amazon, it's like $20. Really cheap. And it's a great deck. It's a great reading deck. It totally makes sense. Perfect deck to bring to the coffee shop. That's right. So anyway, there was supposed to be a Buffy deck a long time ago. They started creating the images and it dropped off the face of the earth and they stopped doing it. Something about the copyright at the time. I know I'm on season 2 I'm almost at the end of season 2. I rewatch Buffy Buffy and Angel both at least once a year. So I'm on season 2 of Buffy. And that's the other thing that I did for my birthday. I watched Damn the Bard came on live. I watched him. And the other thing I did was watch a couple of my favorite episodes of Buffy where Angel turns into Angelus after they have sex. Poor Buffy. She has such a tragic life. But anyways, the images were amazing. The artist who was doing the images were amazing. They had some weird copyright problem because at the time I think Buffy was still on. But it ticks me off because Sasha Graham was involved, who was a huge tarot person. And they just stopped. So something happened, and which really disappointed me. I was so upset. Never watched Angel, but I do watch Buffy. Ever listen to the podcast Buffering the Vampire Slayer? I have not. Have you ever seen? I love the Passion of the Nerd, or what the hell is it? The guy on YouTube who does he has an episode guide. So each episode he tells you more in depth about Buffy and how it relates to your life, and I love him. I think it's called Passion of the Nerd. It's really good. So yes, this is a fabulous deck. If you like Friends, such a tragic life. It is. Oh my gosh, Joseph. She falls in love, and the first time she ever has sex, she turns this angel into Angelus. And then he is the meanest piece of shit to her ever. And then they figure out how to put his soul back. Nobody tells her. And could this deck be any more cute? Ah, I know who that is. Nobody tells her, and she has to kill him, even though he's turned back into angel. And then they can never be together. And I mean, it's a huge life lesson. Then she gets pulled out of heaven. She like sacrifices herself for her sister, goes to heaven, and they pull her out of heaven thinking that she's stuck in some demon dimension. I love Angel and Cordy too. Absolutely. I love the Angel show. I incorporate, once I get to the point where Angel's show started, then I start watching back to back. I watched the same week when Buffy and Angel came out. So because they play off of each other a lot, and she lives over a freaking hellmouth. Exactly. And being a teenager fucking sucks. It's really hard. Come on. Yes, this the Friends deck totally works. Every image totally works. I really like it. It's a good deck. So, pivot. Oh my God. Rich, my husband does that to me and drives me absolutely insane. He constantly says that. It makes me want to beat him. Pivot. I hate that. Okay. Bonestone, Hillbilly, or Mary Day? I think Hillbilly, Mary Day, I may have to save for another time. Bloopers for Pivot are hilarious. I'm going to have to. Bonestone. Okay. Bonestone is absolutely, he is such a great actor. Bonestone and Earthflash. This, I really do believe this is like my new soul deck. Who do you think you are from Friends? Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Phoebe. Definitely not Monica. I don't think I'm Rachel. I'm probably Phoebe. So yes, here's my prediction. The Ten of Pentacles, is it normally in the shape of the Tree of Life, or is that just in this deck? That's just in this deck. I believe that after everything that poor Avalon went through, I think that she's going to need a year probably where she doesn't think about this deck. She doesn't, now that everything is done though, for her to reprint it, I think so many people are going to connect to this deck because it's such a great deck. Such a great deck. That I think people are really going to be clamoring. Oh my God, that was weird. I'm sorting my deck and you said 10 of Pence when I held it. Ooh, ooh. I think people are really going to be clamoring for this deck, and I think that at some point she will realize that people really love her deck. That she just has gone through so much hate and so much tragic. Like, this was such a tower thing for her to go through, the creation and production of this deck, that I think it's going to take a little while. It is thick. But I think at the end of it, give her a year, and I think she'll reprint it eventually, because I think people are going to absolutely adore this deck. I feel like this deck is my soul. Every card I'm like, oh, this card. And then you read the book or you watch the video. The good thing is, let's say you're not a book reader. There is videos on YouTube where Avalon and Anna created the image for the deck on YouTube Live. So you understand the card more than any deck I've ever seen. And Avalon is masterful in the book. I haven't read all of it, obviously. I've just skimmed through it. Absolutely masterful, though. And the images are just, they're just perfect. They're just perfect. So I feel like at some point, Avalon is going to say, you know what? Okay, I've had enough time that I've been able to get a break from stuff. But I think now is the time to finally give people more of a chance to get this deck, because it is gorgeous. So we do have the red edging. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that my guess is, and I have heard people say, oh, you have to be careful, the red edging comes off. It probably is gonna. Anytime that you see this holographic, gorgeous edging, it's not going to stay on, guys. If you actually use this deck, it's not going to stay on. Not like this, but that's okay. It's okay, because then it will say that you use the deck. You want your deck to look like you love it, not like it's in pristine shape. If you need a pristine shaped deck, then you better buy an extra deck of every deck that you love, or else you can't use it. It's just the way it is. This is the backs of the deck. I did show the majors already. If you guys want, I will. Oh, it's going to be hard. I will try to show the majors quickly. It's just so good. Yes. Don't you buy an extra deck, the ones you love anyway? Not when they're $95 to start out with. I started out, this deck was $100, which at the time was a lot for me, but I knew I was going to want it. But I don't have backup copies at all of most of my decks, but especially not the really expensive ones. But I mean, look at the Fool card. Come on. That peering into the abyss of this incredibly gorgeous tree of knowledge. These are some of my absolutely all-time favorite cards. Yes, you can drink. Yes, 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 I know. The Magician, of course, is Gandalf. The High Priestess is fucking amazing. Oh, it is everything. This is absolutely my favorite Empress card I've ever seen. The Spirit Keepers Tarot. Really? Now, Rich, that's so funny, because I have that deck. And guess how many times I've read with that deck? Can you guess? This is the Bone, Stone, Earth Flesh deck, Danny. This is my soul deck for sure. I have never once read with it. I think I opened it once and looked through it, and I never read with it because it was such an expensive deck and it's so exclusive that I almost didn't want to love it. Isn't that terrible? Good night, yes. Here we have, this is, I can't do this with every deck. I know, I'm sorry. Emperor. It's so hard because they're so gorgeous. Absolutely one of my favorite Hierophants ever. She is, I was saying before, she is like my girl. That's me. The Lovers. Yes. Agra. You're close. It's Aughra, but you're close. The Chariot. Strength. I'll try to go through this quickly because I did already go through the majors. Hermit. Amazing. The Wheel of Fortune is the Fates. Oh. Justice. I love Justice is Aphrodite and Artemis. The two sides of justice. Mm. And what was I just saying about that Nordic deck? The Hanged one. Yep, that's right. She did it right. There is Odin sacrificing what he needs to in order to get the runes. Death, one of my favorite death decks. So when is the Dark Crystal deck coming out? I know, Joseph. I would love to. I really would. I just, especially now with everything with the Sean and Pat situation, now I don't have an artist. So I'm back at square one. Temperance. So if you know an artist who wants to collaborate with a Dark Crystal deck, here's the Devil. Look who. The Tower, just makes me want to weep. And listening and trying to watch for about the last for watering the garden at work now, so I can enjoy watching and reading. Made sure I liked the video. Thank you, Christiana. It's not that he wouldn't, Sherry. He would. We just don't have the time. He works so much now. I feel so bad. He works like 10 and a half, 11-hour days, 5 days a week. Look at the star. Just coming out of him. That we just, we have been collaborating on a deck for years now, and we have about 4 cards done. Yeah. The Moon. Freaking amazing. Look at her. Jesus. I just love. The Sun. It's amazing. Judgment. We went through, I talked about the Judgment card on my first walkthrough. That's 4 cards less than what you needed done before, right? I know. Each race could be a minor. I know, Joseph, I know. Especially their personalities would go with the suits. I'm not even going to talk about it because I have so many ideas for it and I just can't right now. Plus, I'm really upset because they canceled it and they won a fucking Emmy and they canceled my show. I just don't even want to talk about it. The World. The Tree of Life. And the extra Major Arcana suit or card is Can't You Feel Its Pain? It's like Sabrina all over again. I know. The Illuminati Tarot went with the race for each suit. And the Bruja is the other. That's a self-portrait. Anna did that for Avalon. The Bruja. The Witch. Kolichi, Big Mama Cry. I know. I'm so upset. I mean, come on. My Agra. There could be a whole show just about Agra. She's fucking amazing. That's like who I hope to be someday. Okay, so here we go with the minors. Here is the Ace of Wands. So the aces of each suit, guys, are the passion of the suit. It's the pure energy of what that suit is. So the wands are passion, creativity, action. That is an amazing Ace of Wands card. Come on. Agra's talk show that would be awesome, an Agra talk show. See, I'm gonna start dressing like Agra and just make a talk show. The Two of Wands. Yes. Look at, there's a portal. So the Two of Wands to me is always the portal. It is the opportunity for all this creative passion to come. And this Fae boy here is beginning his quest. I just can't. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is Aboriginal people. And he is getting these tattoos, which are, God, I can't remember. See, now, this is the problem with me going through this deck is I'm going to want to read you the story for each one because the story behind all of these makes you feel the cards more than any other deck ever. So, like, it's an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. Ready? I'm not going to do this with everyone because I can't. I'll be up all night and I got to go to bed eventually. But Ty the Night Bull. Ty has just undergone a grueling rite of passage. He is the son of the old ways and was instructed to march to the rhythm of the gods. This took Ty on an odyssey of body and spirit. He was gone for 10 moons and he hunted the most sacred of beasts. He endured extreme weather and perilous conditions in the attainment of this prized beast. And after 10 months, he came back with the head of the beast. The fabled night bull, thought to be the totem of the creator god. No other warrior had ever returned from this quest with such a prize. His return to the tribe was a great time of celebration. His rite of passage was complete. So he was to be marked just as every successful warrior before him had been marked. This was a sacred act in which he would be stripped of his name and given a new one, Night Bull. Such a name was indeed a great honor and shone well in his family, whose status by association was now elevated. They were now blessed by the gods and invited to sit at the head table. Yes, Mikey, I love that deck. I want to do like a walkthrough of it. I really like that deck. That book is really good. I'm slowly going through the book of that deck too. Mikey sent me this great deck. Remind me, admin Mikey, I want to do a walkthrough of that. Such a great, the emotion and the intensity that these cards show is why I love it. This doesn't count as work. I know, right? Good luck. Four of Wands. Here we have the grandmother. See, everyone, I'm like, oh, I want to pull the book back out because this story made me cry. Yes, Deb, it's really good. It's called, the nope. Remind me to pull it out for you guys. I'm so bad. Just this whole thing. Okay, so remember we talked about the Five of Wands and how it's usually like a group of boys practicing fighting together. They are competition for each other. They're honing each other. They're making each other better. Here's the Five of Wands for this card. They're kind of showing off for each other. Look how high I can go in this tree. Love it. Love it. Love it. The Six of Wands is the victory card. Abso-freaking-lutely. Look at his face. This is victory. Yes, Aboriginal Dream Oracle. Thank you. Yes, I think you're right. Look at his victorious face. He is proud of his victory. He is putting this crown of victory on his head. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Seven of Wands. You are, you have been battle worn, but you are still continuing. You are ready to rally your troops to victory, even though it seems like, oh my gosh, are you going to be able to get through this? I prefer the candelabra with 6 candles. Here is the battle worn. Seven of Swords. 7 of Wands. I say swords because there's a sword in it, but it is the 7 of Wands. Look at her face. She is battle worn. She has been through the shit, but she is rallying her troops to begin again, to keep going, to battle on. Yes, you have battle scars, but you can make it through this. Fucking get up and do it. Oh, it's so good. Okay, the 8 of Wands, the motion, the movement that life suddenly is going to thrust you into. This is your life card, Mama. I know, right? The 8 of Wands is that motion, that movement. Suddenly life is going so fast you can hardly keep up. There's so much going on. Look at the movement in this damn card. Look at, see them? There's the indigenous people on bareback on the horses. Yes. Motion, movement. Come on. It's amazing. The 9 of Wands. I just can't even speak. The 10 of Wands, remember we just went through this. 10 of Wands, this is the burden. You are overburdened. You are just taking everything on. You know, sometimes you have to admit that you can't do everything on your own. Here we go. Yes, the green woman. Look at, she is dragging the people, or he. I will get through this. I will make sure you get through this. I will drag you if I have to so that we all make it to the finish line. But oh my goodness, are you taking on everything? Stunning. Page of Wands. Hell yes. Knight of Wands. Hell yes. Queen of Wands. Hell yes. Can all of you tell who these are? I don't know if anybody has guesses. These are, a lot of these ends up to be gods and goddesses. So at least I know the king and queens. I don't know. I don't think the pages, and although some of them are. I don't know if all of them are though. The flame queen is the page of wands. The hammer, which was Hephaestus in the Greek tradition. And then, of course, the queen is Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen. And then we're going to get to the king here, which is Ra, the sun god. Ready? Is Danny still on here? Ra, the sun god, is the king of wands. Love it. Love that interpretation. Okay, the Ace of Cups. I love, love, love this Ace of Cups. Look at, here we are, the blood moon. Just the emotion that the blood moon brings out. That is the pure energy. The aces are the pure energy of the suit. Yes, exactly. The pages, and all of them do that, Trisha. You'll see as we go through, all of them do that. The pages start far back. You see like the whole page and some of the outlines and stuff. And then the knight comes in a little closer and the queen a little closer and the king is just their faces. Two of Cups. I love this. Talk about the melding of two souls. The absolute melding of two souls. It's beautiful. The Three of Cups, celebration. And yes, it is a witch's celebration. Gotta love when the witches get together. They all bring their own personality. They all bring their own. Four of Cups, this is one of my favorite, not one of, this is my favorite Four of Cups ever. So remember we talked about the Four of Cups and how bad it was before. Good night, Rich. I love you, honey. The Four of Cups, you're disinterested in life. Nothing is turning you on. Nothing is making you excited. You're kind of, just disinterested. Ready? Here is the Four of Cups. Here he is. Fish are jumping into his fucking boat. And he's like, whatever. I don't really care. Life is just not meaningful right now. I have fish jumping into my boat and nothing excites me. Can't you just feel that energy? Yep. My favorite Five of Cups ever. Makes me want to cry. So Five of Cups is that, the first thing I say with the Five of Cups is turn around. You have 3 cups that are spilled, yes, in front of you. But there are other things on the horizon. Here we have the elephant at the elephant graveyard. Oh, don't go in there. Why? Why subject yourself to that? Oh no, turn around, go back, find something good in your life to focus on. It's okay, Kay. I'm going to finish this up as quickly as I can. Shit. What time is it? I know, I've got to go to bed eventually too. What time is it? 9:38. I've been on for an hour and 37 minutes. Oh my God. The elephant, right? Oh, turn around, Mr. Elephant. Turn around. Don't go there. The Six of Cups is either a childhood friend is going to come back into your life. Focus on things like look through things in a childlike fashion. Try to solve your problems in a way that a child would. Look to, have play and have fun, that kind of thing. Look at, this is such a great Six of Cups. Oh, look at, he's bringing flowers, like freshly picked wild flowers for his love. That is looking at things through childlike eyes. And look at his eyes. It's wonderful. It's so good. I love this deck. I love it. I love it. Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups is like the ADD card. Seven of Cups is you have so many choices. You're just not sure which way to go. There's so much in front of you. How do you know? Like, you can try to multitask. It's the multitasking card. So it's, can you deal with all of this at once? There's so much. Can you make a decision? Sometimes you're kind of stuck because there's so many decisions to be made. Look at, this is so me. This is Hexen and I at the flea market. Right, Mikey? This is the, the little dealer who comes around with a cart from Aladdin and sells the little lamp, the magic lamps. Come, let me show you what I have for you. Let me show you all the sparkly, beautiful things that I can distract you with. I love it. Yes, how to choose. I love it. Love it. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is one of my favorite cards. It's a very difficult card for people to get because the Eight of Cups says, we know that you have been through hell trying to make this thing work. A lot of times it's a relationship that you have tried so hard and you feel like you have put your all into it, but it's not yours anymore. It's just not going to work. It's not right. And you have to leave it behind and walk away, even though it may seem like it's something that could be salvaged. It's time to turn around and walk away. And it's hard to do that because you see, usually in the traditional Eight of Cups, those cups are upright and they're perfectly fine cups. They're just not your cups. It's time to walk away and find your own path. Okay? And here is the Bone Stones Eight of Cups. Look at all the storm in front of her. This is what she's been dealing with, this stormy seas, and she's working with the lantern, and can I get through this? And then there's this boat coming behind her. And look at the sun on the horizon. And it's time to go a different way. The Nine of Cups. This is that luxurious feeling. Is she in the water up to her shoulders? Sure looks like it, doesn't it? Yep. Almost over her head. Yeah. I mean, how much do you have to almost drown before you go, okay, you know what? It's just not working. I know I wanted it to work so bad. It's just not. It's just not. The Nine of Cups is kind of the feeling of luxury. It is, things are really starting to work out for you. It is, you have enough to give to others. It is that goodness in life. Let me read really quickly what she says about this card because I love the way she puts it. So I love this card. Eight of Cups. Is she standing in the water? Yes, she's literally about to drown. Yes, but on the horizon where her light isn't shining is her salvation. Exactly. How fucking perfect, right? This deck just hits me in all the feels. There had been a drought for 100 years. When the last drought was broken, the villagers rejoiced. They had prayed on hands and knees to the higher power they believed in. But the old crones of the village, instead of praying, took offerings down to the river to petition the help of the Peacock Queen. They knew it would take more than a mighty rain to break the drought. In fact, they feared that should it rain, it may create enough steam to cook the villagers. Feeling the threat was too great, the village crones set to work to create a banquet fit for the Peacock Queen. It took them many days to prepare, but once all was complete, they were swift to action, charging down to the dry riverbed. There they placed their most ornate creation, a basket fit for the goddess. They stood for 9 days and 9 nights singing the old songs. On the 10th morning she appeared, brilliant in her plumes and resplendent in her nature. In her hand the chalice. Some call it the immortal cup. Others call it the chalice of life. Either way, all knew what the chalice and its contents were sacred and powerful beyond measure. The Peacock Queen held up the chalice, pouring it onto the villagers. As if no time had passed since the last rain, the parched lands around them sprung to life, revealing a lush cornucopia of beauty. From that day on, the rains were commonplace, as were the offerings to the Peacock Queen. This is sharing for a higher purpose, happiness, the gift, spiritual love, change for the better, overindulgence, wishes, satisfaction, comfort, need. Yes, the Peacock Queen. I love this 10 of Cups because the 10 of Cups is the fulfillment of your emotions. It is the end all be all. It is the absolute, joy and satisfaction in your life that you're looking for, with family, with ancestors, with everything. And that is just this. This is, your cup is overflowing. This is that beautiful cup. The greenery is lush. The sun is sparkling and shiny. Your cup is overflowing. It's amazing. I love this deck. Are y'all bored yet? You want me to finish another time? I know we still have 2 more suits. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm never going to get done with this in 15 minutes this way, am I? Let's finish the cups at least, and then we can talk about it. You're getting quiet, so I think everybody's tired, huh? Here we have the Page of Cups is Kuan Yin. And she is gorgeous. Of course, she's the Page of Cups. If you do not know much about Kuan Yin's story, I really encourage you to look into her. She's an amazing goddess who sacrificed a whole lot in order to just teach about peace and love and loving yourself. And I love Kuan Yin. Here we have the Knight of Cups. I can't remember if this is a goddess or if this is just a warrior mermaid. But absolutely stunning. She's ready to go into action for your emotions. She's swimming forward, ready to fall in love at any cost. Maybe a little bit too ready. Queen of Cups. This is Yamaya. So I'm sure Hexam is in bed, but I'm going to have to show him this card because, Yamaya. Absolutely stunning. Here, the King of Cups is Poseidon. Okay, so we have 2 more suits. I mean, I can't, 1 hour and 47 minutes. There's just no way. They're so great. I'm going to have to come on tomorrow to do it, though, because I'm so excited to use this deck, and I won't use it until we get through them all, because I feel like I have to show them. This deck deserves this much time, though. It's so good. It's all so good. It's all so good. It truly is stunning. I love, love, love this deck. So we'll start with the swords tomorrow. This is Bonestone and Earthflesh. This is truly is my soul deck. There is no deck to me like this deck. There's just no deck like this one. It touches me in all the right ways. It's amazing. And then tomorrow, after we go finish up the Bonestone, we're going to do the Bonestone first. Then afterwards, I will show the Hillbilly Tarot and the Merry Day Tarot. Love, love, love the Merry Day, okay? Don't let Peter hear you say that too loud. Hello, Purple Bird. It is Yamaya. Who is that? So Yamaya is a African goddess who is a goddess of the sea. Yamaya is the goddess that Hexam follows in his tradition, and she is full of love and passion. And I'm sorry, I've been on for almost 2 hours though. She is full of love and passion, and she's an amazing goddess. And I have worked with her quite a bit since meeting Hexam, because Hexam is so awesome with her. That he's really good about teaching about her too. So, all right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you all for your birthday wishes. It's been amazing. I truly love you guys so much. I cannot wait to be in the new house. She is in Arisha, yes, absolutely. It's too bad that I didn't get to enjoy this witchy room, because this witchy room is beautiful, and a lot of my videos would have been gorgeous in this room. But it was too damn hot this summer, and it's just finally starting to cool down a little, even though like tonight I'm dying. And it's not enough. So boo, but I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. We will finish Bonestone tomorrow. And then Tuesday is Tarot Tuesday, and it's a court card. I remember that. Page of, I don't know. It's a court card. I'll make sure I post some stuff about it. Go look in the events page. Tuesday is Tarot Tuesday. I love you.